In today's video, I'm diving into my full experience with Shinjiru, one of the most talked about offshore hosting providers. Shinjiru is known for its privacy-focused infrastructure, claiming to offer complete anonymity, DMCA-ignore services, and bulletproof hosting solutions. But how much of that is marketing, and how much actually holds up in real use? When I first signed up, I was curious whether their claim of full anonymity and non-cooperation with DMC requests really made a difference in practice. Registration was straightforward, though you should be prepared for extra verification steps if you're opting for cryptocurrency payments or enhanced security features. The dashboard feels dated but functional, and all standard tools like cPayL and Softaculous are available, depending on your selected plan. Performance-wise, things get interesting. I hosted a small CMS-based site and tested response times globally. While server speed in Asia and Europe was solid, North America saw slightly longer load times. What really stands out is their DDoS protection, not just advertised but visibly working during simulated attacks. Uptime monitoring showed 99.91% over a 30-day period, which is good, though not perfect. Customer support is a mixed bag. They offer 24/7 ticketing and live chat, but response times vary. Sometimes you'll get help in minutes, other times it could take hours. The knowledge base is pretty minimal, so you'll often need to rely on direct support for anything more than basic tasks. And just when it felt like everything was lagging, AltaHost turned out to be the one solution that simply works. This and many other useful links you can find in the description. Security is another strong point. You can pay with Bitcoin or other cryptos, use host protection, and Shinjiru does not ask for invasive ID verification unless required for compliance. This makes it a good fit for projects where privacy is non-negotiable. That said, if you're looking for instant setup or beginner-friendly navigation, the experience can feel a bit more complex than modern managed hosts. One area of concern is pricing. The cost seems competitive at first glance, but once you start adding features like extra protection layers, dedicated IPs, and domain privacy, it can add up quickly. Renewal rates are also notably higher than initial prices, something that's not very clearly communicated during sign-up. The VPS and dedicated server offerings are robust, especially if you're hosting high-traffic sites or applications with sensitive content. But you'll need some technical knowledge to fully leverage those. Unlike some modern platforms, Shinjiru doesn't spoon-feed you with wizards and automation. This is more of a power user tool. All in all, Shinjiru does deliver on its promise of privacy, resilience, and DMC resistance, but with some trade-offs in user experience, support consistency, and pricing transparency. If your project depends on offshore infrastructure and strong content protection, this host might be what you're looking for. Make sure to like the video if you found it helpful, subscribe to the channel for more honest tech reviews, and let me know in the comments if you've had any experience with Shinjiru or similar providers.